title and throw it in the trash can. You already did it before. We don't need to see it again. That would be kind of funny. Like she introduces it and then just throws it in the trash. Oh, that's what I think of your mouth, Triple H. I was like, what are you doing? The only way she could make that better is if she actually set it on fire and then just put it into that shitty belt. But we can only dream. Somebody who's dreaming about why they got fired from WWE is Indy Hartwell. She says that she didn't expect to be released from WWE. You haven't been on TV in what seems like a year and a half, maybe two. Last time I saw her on TV was working with, Piper Niven? Maybe the way over in NXT. Like, when you're in catering that long and they don't use you on TV, you should already know you should start working on things to do outside of WWE right away. For sure, yeah. And that's the thing is, if you're not being used, take the fucking hit. She hasn't been used over a fucking year. It's been a long time. Like a real long time. So, I mean, with her, no big loss. Honestly, I am surprised because she is not extremely in that regard, I am kind of surprised. She's a little bit on the dark side, if you know what I mean. Just getting kind of borderline close to not having the right look, if you know what I mean. You can only go so far in the Australian accent with Triple H. I had to let her know, love you, Indiana, it isn't over. What kind of fucking piece of shit says I love you to a wrestler when he's married to a woman? But he just loves her like a friend. No, I'm sorry. If you're married, you don't go around saying I love you to women. That's a little weird. I know we joke about Punk, but maybe where there's smoke, there's fire. Well, and since when have Punk and Indy been really close buds? I've never seen a picture of them together. Yeah, here he is saying, "Love you, Indiana. It isn't over. It isn't over for my dick because you're still getting booty calls." Is that what he means? That he is. Somebody else who was very weird is Shaz McKenzie, who said, when I moved here last year, it took me maybe 3 months of living here as a regular member of society to realize this country just really like it or it hates them. Well, go ahead and move to Palestine, and then you can get raped and beheaded. How's that sound? Damn. Just saying. Allegedly, politically, in the war of ideas. The war of ideas, yeah. But, Joey Janela, he's been known to say some stupid shit, but he was talking about indie wrestling and said indie wrestling was cool when that style wasn't on TV, and fans had to go out of their way to watch it. You can watch that style now for free on TVs in big arenas with high production. Now it's frowned upon and laughed at as guys and girls wrestling in bingo halls and gymnasiums in front of 150 people for a hot dog and a blowjob. Indie wrestling has never been cool, and WWE and AEW fans don't want to be caught watching it because it's amateur hour now all of a sudden. It always has been, bro. The houses aren't lacking at all. In fact, they've never been better overall. It's the online engagement that has completely disappeared. Maybe new eyes will be on the indies because the interest in the names of the ID program, or maybe not. No, they won't be. Maybe guys and girls signed to contracts with the options to work outside will finally be bored with wrestling 6 matches a year. Who knows? 2025 will be interesting for independent wrestling. Could be the next boom or the end. Well, the one thing I can say with the WWE ID program is they're allowing all these talents to work wherever the fuck they want. They can even, I think, work for AEW. They can work literally wherever they want and take losses. It doesn't matter. Because the way they look at it is you're not a part of NXT yet. You're gaining experience. What's the point? Like, is it just so they can have them in their system to keep people on AEW? Yes. What's the point? Is that the point of it? Like AEW is not a threat. They're barely alive. They're a fucking rotting corpse in a fucking coffin at this point. They're dead. It's done. Well, I noticed how Janela was very careful with his words because he realizes that GCW is a part of that Triple H umbrella, and he doesn't want to fuck that up. I mean, he's one of the top guys over at GCW, so he's very careful about his wording. What I think he wanted to say is Triple H going to fucking kill the Indies this time? Yes, he will. Yeah, and that's the whole thing we were talking about, like, all along with Triple H, is that he wants control. Like, it's totally fucking real here. Triple H is not a good old buddy old pal for the indie wrestling scene. No, he wants control. Period. That's what this is that he wants to control the indies so that it
it's WWE that you have to go to. If you want to get into wrestling, you have to go to WWE or through a WWE like satellite thing. That's what that is. It's all about control, and what it's also going to do is take the talents, the stars that indie wrestling companies need to draw fans to sell tickets. It's going to take them from those companies. So these companies are going to be like, "Pretty, we can bring them on."
I mean, this is what he does. Is he completely disables and debilitates these companies to the point that they have to lose pay. I mean, we've seen it happen with Ring of Honor. I mean, we're probably going to see it happen with one of these Japanese companies, one of these Mexican companies. I mean, if he keeps on picking from, same thing with AEW. You're eventually going to see the indies crumble. I mean, because there's not going to be anything left. But somebody who's always going to be left in the indies because he's that bad is Matt Cardona, who's recently showing off his brand new tattoo. Do you got a cup shirt tattooed on the other thigh?
Yes. Well, no, it's on his butt cheek, but yeah.
What a fag! Wow. Why? Well, you should. That's the number one thing you should have learned from the Undertaker. You never get a woman's likeness or her name tattooed on your body. It's a bad omen.
Yeah, that's a pretty big fucking tattoo.
Wow, what a fucking moron.
Holy shit. He's going to be blacking that out in about 10 years from now.
Yeah. Well, he's going to be leaving it until she's getting black in the water. That's for damn sure. So the reason why the ratings are going shit is because we have people that are being pushed. This is why. So it's time for the ratings rundown. We got to talk about how awful the ratings have become. So, JC, give them that SmackDown rating. How bad was SmackDown?
Okay, so SmackDown, I don't have the rating because that's going to be out on Monday. God, man. This SmackDown, get ready for this. 1.428 million.
I'll be right back. Keep on going.
1,428,000 viewers. And this is with Bloodline, Cody Rhodes, Roman Reigns. They've got star power. It's the creative that's killing this fucking company. What? 1.4 million, and there's no competition. There's no competition. 1.4 million. Like, this is. What do you like? There's nothing else to say. Triple H is not helping this company. Replace him with anybody. Take anybody at random. Even Scott D'Amore couldn't be this bad. He's brain dead, and even he couldn't be this bad. This is because Triple H is given all this. He's given this tremendous infrastructure to work with Nick Khan and Ari Emanuel and The Rock and all these stars and all these things to work with to help support him. Triple H's creative is not really adding anything to the fucking show. It's not. It's fucking not. And you're seeing it in the ratings. I don't want fucking people to come at me about, the attendance. No. A lot of those people in attendance now are former AEW fans who just got tired of Tony Khan's bullshit. That's where we are right now. It's a shame. It really fucking is. That SmackDown is getting 1.428 million with Roman Reigns and the Bloodline on that show.
No excuse. No excuse at all to be getting those types of numbers. So go ahead and give them that Raw rating. How bad they do?
Okay, so this week's Raw rating. Honestly, not much better. 1,465,000.
Garbage. Absolute garbage. No excuse. No excuse.
No excuse at all. No excuse. It's really just. What else do I need to say? What else do I need to say? It's like it shouldn't be this bad. The rating shouldn't be this bad with it now being a 2-hour show. This is a 2-hour Raw. We don't have that third hour anymore to weigh the show down. This is a 2-hour Raw and it's fucking dying. We're in a boom period with only a 2-hour Raw.
Can you imagine how bad it's going to be when they get to the 3-hour mark?
Oh my god. Yeah, SmackDown, apparently, they're going to be going back to 3 hours next year. So it's like, that rating is going to die. It's 1.2, 1.1. You may see SmackDown get down to like 800,000, 900,000 viewers next year. I think you will.
Yeah, it's going to get really bad, folks. So how did NXT do?
NXT, honestly, talk about it. 619,000 viewers. Unfucking. You can't make this shit up. You really can't. 619,000 viewers. It boggles my fucking mind just how bad this revenue is. Big, hey, this is going to be a big show. It's ECW. It's going to be bringing in viewers. No, it's not. It never does. Never will. And it's just a shame that that's where we are now. That you could bring in Bully Ray and Francine and Don Marie and Rob Van Dam and Rhino, and what do you get? You get 619,000 viewers. Regular episode of NXT. It really is.
Hello.
It's a shame where we are. It's really a shame just where we are right now. Thanks to Triple H.
And here is Triple H taking over CW, executive producing it. So that's a Triple H show, another shitty Triple H show, and he's doing nothing for the numbers. So you have an extortion show that was from the 2300 arena, should have been in the very least above 650 or 700. And here it is, barely above 600. Barely beats Dynamite. And they're praising it. Like, oh, they beat Dynamite, yeah, woo. Dynamite's rating. Okay. This week's episode. 523,000 viewers. This going on. This going is down. It's down. And you remember why WWE has these great attendances and better ratings than last year. Well, number one, WWE Raw doesn't have the third hour anymore, so it's gonna go up just because you don't have the third hour way down. But still, look at AEW. This is supposed to be the legit competition of WWE. Here is the proof that it's literally fucking dying. AEW is dying. And again, I don't just do this to just shit on AEW because I hate AEW. Honestly, to be real with you, I don't hate AEW. I really don't. I look at AEW as what could be if they really got their shit together. They could really compete against WWE and really give wrestling a great fucking product. And honestly, a better wrestling war, like an actual wrestling war that can get a lot of people interested in caring about wrestling again. But no, Tony Khan just doesn't give a fuck. He's gonna do his fucking cocaine-induced bullshit flipping flop match that no one gives a fuck about, and then wonder why no one wants to watch or no one wants to go to the shows, and why he's giving these tickets away for 40% off. He has to do it just to clear him out. He's desperate. That's what it's come down to. I mean,
yeah, what else is he gonna do? It's a shame that that's where we are now. 523,000 viewers. They've lost again to NXT in the ratings.
and that's how it's going to be. They're not going to beat NXT anytime soon. The show has a downward trajectory from this point on. It's not going to get higher. There's not going to be a renaissance period for AEW or anything like that. Because as we've seen, Bobby Lashley wasn't enough to move the needle. Edge wasn't enough to move the needle. There's not a single star, Mercedes Moné, Will Ospreay, not a single star in AEW can move the needle. If anything, it will continue to go down as the months go by, much like Rampage and Collision.
Collision last week, and again, the ratings. We'll get the ratings for this week's. Yeah, we'll get the ratings for this week's Collision out on Monday or Tuesday. Same thing for Rampage. There was what I talked about last week. I can't wait for Rampage. Oh my god! If people wonder why it didn't get renewed, we're going to show you. AEW Collision, as you see on the screen, 349,000 viewers. Oh yeah. Oof. Like, this is like when we say that this is a dead company, like it's not too long ago that Dynamite was getting 700, 800,000 viewers. Now they're barely getting 200,000 viewers more. In fact, they're getting less than 200,000 viewers more than Collision did this week.
I bet you.
It's insane to me. That's insanity.
I'm willing to bet if you gave Impact one of their time slots, they could do better numbers.
Honestly, they could. I talk a bunch of shit about Impact, but you know what? It's better than AEW.
Put it on a TBS or TNT product, give it that time slot, I guarantee you Impact. Hell, even fucking OVW.
Yeah.
Maybe even MLW or NWA would do better numbers than this shit.
They probably would because with AEW, a lot of it's just bad fan will, bad will from the fans. You lie to the fans, you overhype things too much, you chase CM Punk away, you favor the Young Bucks over a lot of things that the fans would want, and this happens. This is what happens. So this is just inevitably what was going to happen to AEW. We knew it when AEW launched, and we kind of felt that in our guts. This is what was going to happen. It was just going to fucking die and be pretty much a dead company, and that's what it is now. It's a dead company. They're giving tickets away for 40% off. They're barely getting TNA ratings what they got 10 years ago. It's horrible.
pathetic, but it's not as pathetic as Rampage. Cancel the fucking show already. 172. This is like the dying numbers of Impact on Pop TV before they got kicked off.
Honestly, this is not much better than what Impact is getting now on Axis. They're competitive. Rampage is competitive with TNA that's airing on Axis, a channel that no one fucking gets.
Dude, Axis is in like
TNT
fucking
show.
Axis is in maybe like 52 homes across the country. Not 52 states, 52 homes.
Yeah, max. Like, literally, I have YouTube TV. It is not on my package. Like, I can't get access. Like, I literally, even if I wanted to pay more and bump up the package, I can't get access. Like, nope. I cannot get it.
Well, and you wonder why people watch wrestling. You leave them with no other choice but to watch wrestling. Because you have these obscure 17-tier packages that are on with, like, ESPN Ocho and Fox Sports Antarctica. Nobody fucking wants to watch that shit. Nobody's gonna sign up for it.
No. Why would they? It's like what, to see Impact? Come on. Like, even if you're an Impact fan, you're not going to be paying what, the additional $50 a month to get that shit? No, fuck that.
No, there's no reason at all. AEW is fucking dead in the water. So, do you have any more ratings?
I do not. No TNA ratings haven't been reported. But they've been getting like around 90 to 100,000. Like, so for Rampage to be getting 172,000 on TNT, you know, that's really fucking bad.
I'm surprised that Don Tony hasn't been like, yeah, I had to get Chinese waterboarded, but I got the information here. I got the ratings.
Come on, Don. Do it for the fans, Don Tony. Come on. We need the ratings.
Suffer for the fans, damn it. Suffer for the fans. You're the only one that can do it. So, all right, it is time for some super chats. So let's take it to Mike Zilla, who says, impression. Punk demands a title shot from Cody naked. He agrees, but wants his dog as the referee. Before the match begins, Larry arrives. The dogs fight. Both try to stop them. Dogs bite their dicks and scream. So you be Punk and I'll be Cody.
Okay. Hey, Cody. Hey, asshole. I'm talking. Don't ignore me. Yeah. Shut up. Listen here, asshole. I demand a shot at your title right fucking now, and I want it my way.
So feisty and spicy. Are you trying to take me from 6 to 12, big boy?
Listen here, asshole. I'm not trying to take you from 6 to 12. I'm here to take your title and kick your ass, because I'm CM Punk, best in the world.
You know what, Punk? If we're gonna have a big-time spectacle for the fans, we have to make sure that we have the appropriate K9 representatives. We're going to have Pharaoh live at ringside, dressed as Samantha Irvin. He's gonna be the announcer. How does that sound?
I actually kind of like that. It's very progressive and forward-thinking. Yeah, I kind of like that, yeah. Hey, what do you think about this? What about if we're naked? Yeah, I like that. Love that. Yeah, I can see how big my dick is. Yeah, it's massive, gigantic. I ain't so fucking horsey, it's tiny. What the fuck does she know? Fuck her. It doesn't look like a little mushroom in a forest. Fuck her. I'm hung like a fucking horse. Yeah.
And that's why I love you, Punk. You've got that big dick energy just overflowing from your persona, from your pores, from your very well-being. So tell you what, big boy, you, me, buck naked, both of our dogs in a shower, WrestleMania. How does that sound?
What? You took the words out of my mouth. Hey, Nosman.
Yeah, what?
You hear that? We're having a match at WrestleMania, naked, for the title, dog referee, and announcer. And if you don't like it, I'll break your face.
Alright, Punk, whatever. Do whatever you want, fuck it. I don't care. I got nothing to live for anyways.